So you've got ActiveCampaign, but have you actually thought about how you're going to use it? In this video, I'm going to go through what you should do when you first get ActiveCampaign. Hi, my name is Jason Kruger and I help heart-centered businesses build and automate their online marketing systems. Now, when you first get ActiveCampaign, everyone is so excited to start using it and import users and start getting your emails sent out. But should this really be the first thing that you do? Because, well, it's a brand new system, and have you actually thought about how you're going to use it? Yes, you want to send out emails and store client data, but actually have you really thought about how you're going to use it? Some things that you should really think about is what type of information are you going to be storing in ActiveCampaign? Is it just going to be contact details, or are you going to be storing other type of information as well? Kind of thinking about this before you start importing your list or anything like that will really help you make sure that you use ActiveCampaign to its fullest. If you just start importing things, that's when things start to get messy, because you start importing things and thinking, oh, actually, I'm going to do it this way. And by the time you realized it, you've got lots of tags set up, you've got custom fields, you've got all sorts of things in there. And are you really going to be using these things? So my advice would be, before you even start using ActiveCampaign and importing your contacts, etc., is to plan it out. Figure out what data you're going to be importing. Is it just going to be their contact details, or do you need job roles, company, etc.? Will you actually be using this information in email, in emails that you send out in your email marketing? The other thing before importing your contacts is also to think about your list strategy. Now, you can just go and create as many lists as you like in ActiveCampaign, but is this really the right method for you? Do you just want to create one list so that you've got all your contacts in one place and you just control them from there? Or will you be using multiple lists to segment your database even further? And while you're doing that, maybe start thinking about the tags that you want to use. Do you have tagging strategy as well, and how you're going to use them to do finer segmentation? Now, these are all things that you need to think about when you're using ActiveCampaign. Now, if anything like this goes over your head, then maybe look into my workshop that I've created. It's called ActiveCampaign Without Trauma, and I've designed it as a kind of quick start guide for beginners of ActiveCampaign, where I go through the best practices for lists, tags, help you come up with naming strategies for your tags, etc. Kind of also giving you a bit of an overview of what an actual autoresponder does. But what I also do is I go through kind of the technical walkthrough of ActiveCampaign. So, we go through creating lists, tags, automations, sending out email, etc. And I go through that all in the technical walkthrough. And you also have access to a private group where you can ask questions, and people in the community can either answer it for you, or I will go in there and answer those questions as well. And if need be, I might even create another video around that. So if something like that does interest you, then just go to jasonkruger.com/ACWT to find out more. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick little tip. It's something to get you thinking about when you're first getting ActiveCampaign, and not just diving in and start using it. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and just look at it for a few minutes to make sure that you are going to start using it correctly. I hope to see you on the next one.